Before you move to Taylor, Texas, there's something you need to understand because I see people who get this wrong all the time. Now, take it from a local, been here over 20 years. They fall in love with the idea of small town living and then they realize too late that life here may not be what they expected. It's not for everybody. I mean, it's for me, but it's not for everyone. I'm breaking down what life in Taylor really looks like so that you can decide if it actually fits your lifestyle and, of course, your goals. If you're thinking about buying, selling, or relocating to Taylor or surrounding areas and you want honest insight, not just hype, I'd love to help you think strategically. Call or text me at 512-269-7907. So let's take a look at some of the details within our small towns. I work with folks every week who are escaping Austin's congestion. They want to avoid the rising prices and the tight neighborhoods, and Taylor seems like the perfect reset. I know it was for me. It's quiet, community-driven, and a lot more affordable than Round Rock or Hutto. But what people don't see is what they trade for that calm. You might have longer commutes. You might have more limited dining options. And it's a different kind of social pace. So I want to make sure that you're prepared to make this transition. Hopefully you love it as much as I do, but at least you can make that informed decision. So here are some key facts. Taylor's about 29 miles northeast of Austin, which is about roughly a 45-minute drive to downtown Austin, depending on the commute. This is based on flyhomes.com. So the average home price is around $275,000. It's still one of the most affordable spots in the Austin metro area within close enough proximity to want to commute, right? It's housing, Taylor's housing, that is a mix of historic homes, new construction subdivisions, and acreage properties. Now, the Samsung semiconductor facility is bringing long-term investment, which is boosting jobs and the housing demand. Let's take a look at our school districts. They serve about 2,900 students, offering community-focused education. Now, while home prices have risen with growth, they still remain 30 to 40% lower than Round Rock on average, and that's about a 20-minute distance. So for 20 minutes farther away, you can get 30 to 40% cheaper. There's definitely a demand out here, and it makes sense, right? Once you move here, life slows down in what is my opinion the best way. Think Friday night lights at the high school football games, Saturday mornings at the farmer's market, coffee at Hacienda or Ripple and Rose. That's where I go. You have neighbors who actually wave and are going to know who you are and maybe call you if your dog gets out. You know, in downtown, we have local restaurants. We have restored historic buildings. We have live music on a pretty consistent basis. For events, we've got the Taylor Rodeo, we've got Blackland Prairie Days, and also we have weekly markets. We have a whole pavilion in our downtown square that is just for our weekly farmers markets. And these are as local as they come. I know some of the families there, and I love seeing them there and supporting their business. Now, a lot of our houses here, they're going to have a little bit larger backyards, more of that small town rhythm, lower noise compared to Austin. So these are definitely things that make it appealing. Now let's talk about who Taylor is for and who it isn't for. Who thrives here? Remote workers, families, and anyone who values community connection. Now, buyers wanting land or newer homes under $400,000, this is a great spot. People who are okay with a limited nightlife and a slower growth. Great fit out here. Now let's talk about who struggles living out here. Commuters who need to be into Austin every day. It's a struggle. You better leave super early to get around traffic in Hutto or places like it. Okay? Those expecting instant home appreciation, I've done several videos about this. Instant home appreciation is not for those moving out here to the outskirts or into the suburbs. It's a little bit more of a slow go process. Now, buyers who rely on fast starts and convenience first amenities, you're not going to get that out here. It is more about the community and the connection. And you're going to have to invest a little bit of time and effort into that. Taylor isn't for everyone, but if you value space, calm, and community, it can be an incredible long-term investment for you, for your sanity, for your family, right? If that community connection is what you're looking for, it is checking those boxes. Taylor's not about instant gratification. It's about intentional living. If you're thinking about buying, selling, or relocating to Taylor or surrounding areas, and you want honest insight and not hype, I'd love to help you think strategically. Call or text me at 512-269-7907 or use the links below in the description to connect directly. And I look forward to chatting with you.